Hi everyone, and welcome to day 15 of our 30 days of yoga. I hope you enjoy. Grab your mat and I'll meet you there. Hi everyone and welcome back. So today we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. So if you need to sit yourself up on a pillow, a bolster, a block or anything, just to help lengthen through the spine, then please do so. Just make sure that you're nice and comfortable. Hands can be on knees, they could be faced up, they can be in your lap, wherever feels best for you this morning or this afternoon, whenever you're doing this. And we're just going to close down the eyes. So close down the eyes, roll your shoulders back, take a nice big inhale and sigh it out through your mouth. Just find yourself centered on your mat, bringing all your attention to you and this time. And we're going to start off with a breathing exercise this morning. So as we inhale, I want you to loosen your stomach muscles, really feel the inhale in your belly and exhale it out. So inhale to your belly, exhale it out through the nose. Keep going with this for a moment. Inhale to the belly, exhale out. And just do this at your own pace, really loosening the stomach muscles. It's amazing how much tension we hold in our stomachs all the time. And one more time. Okay, so now on your next inhale, I want you to imagine your belly filling, then your ribs expanding. Then as you exhale, you contract your ribs and then your stomach. So let's inhale to the belly, then to the ribs, exhale ribs and belly. So inhale belly, ribs, exhale ribs and belly. It might help to put your hands on your belly and your ribs, like you're just under your chest. Inhale to the belly and then the ribs. Exhale, ribs, belly, just to help feel that motion. So go again with your own pace, with your own breath. Do one more here. Okay. And one more time, what we're going to do is inhale to the belly, to the ribs, then the chest, then exhale, chest, belly, ribs. So we're just making sure that we're breathing properly. We're breathing as deep as we can. So you might want to change, put one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart center over your chest. Breathe in to the belly, to the ribs, to the chest. Exhale, chest, belly, ribs, belly, sorry. Inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Exhale, chest, ribs, belly. And again, just go along with your own breath. Just thinking belly, ribs, chest, chest, ribs, belly. Just notice how deeply you're breathing right now. How much awareness you're putting on your breath. Last one. And slowly blink open your eyes if they're not open already. And let's bring the hands out in front and just take some wrist circles. So just circling your wrist one way and then circling the wrist the other way. Just get some nice movement in your wrist there. And let's come over onto all fours. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, spread your fingers, slight micro bend in the elbows, just so you're not locking out your elbows. So you're bringing them, the inner elbows to face each other rather than making them face the top of the mat. Okay, and instead of doing our cat-cow, Well, we are going to do a cat-cow, but we're going to do it in a different way. So if you inhale, loosen the belly, look towards the top of your mat, so you're in your cow pose. As you exhale, I want you to twist your body, so push your body to the right, circle up into cat pose. Inhale, lower back down into cow. So it's like a circular movement. And again, I want you to do this with your own breath. So you're pushing over to the right side, pushing up into cat on your exhale, going over to the left, dropping your belly, inhale, over to the right. It might take a little while to get used to this movement. If it feels comfortable, add your head in as well. So in your cat pose, as you're coming up, your head's dropped. As you inhale, your head's looking up slightly. And you might get a few clicks and cracks in your back. That's absolutely fine and normal. And then come back to neutral and let's go the other way. So when you inhale, lower the belly, push your belly to the left. Exhale, arch up, push your belly over to the right. Inhale, drop it over to the left. And again, just doing this with your own breath. Once you've got the movement with your back, maybe you can start adding in your head. So as you're coming into your cow pose, you're looking up, cat pose, you're tucking your chin. Nice bend in the elbows, so you're not locking out. So it's just another way to take cat-cow. Then coming back to neutral, just sit back on your heels and just come back to seated. We are going to take the right foot next to the left hip, so that the knee's out in front of us, and the left leg is going to come over. So what you want to end up doing is trying to stack your knees in front of you and your feet are coming to the side, but you want to make sure that both your hip bones are on the floor, and then you can grab your feet. If this feels really uncomfortable, you can take your bottom leg out and just have your leg over, or you can just stay in a seated position. If that feels quite strong for you, then stay there. If not, I'd recommend putting your right leg out, just so that you can feel a bit of a twist here, or a bit of a sensation in the hips, not a twist, sorry. Okay, so another good way, if you find yourself here, but you're struggling to get your knees aligned, one thing that you can do, I'm just going to turn, is you can lean forward, stack your knees, and then sit back in between your heels. Sometimes that helps just to realign your hips a little bit. So just find yourself in what is called cow face pose. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale. Maybe sigh out through the mouth if that feels good. So it's a really strong sensation in the hips here you should be feeling. It's quite a strong pose, but the more you do it, the better you will get at it. Okay, and coming on to the other side, you can either lean back and just switch your legs, or if you want it to look quite fancy, you can lean forward, come up onto your feet, twist around, twist all the way around to the back of your mat, then coming back forward and lowering back down, and you will find that your other leg is now on top. So again, if you need to, you can lean forward, stack the knees, and then lean back again. Just trying to make sure that both your hip bones are on the floor. Grabbing your feet. Nice inhale to lengthen here. Exhale, sigh it out. So I thought I'd keep today's class a little bit slower from our full class yesterday. So we'll do the same. We're going to build up again, and then on day 30, we're going to have another full class. So focusing in on your breath. Always, if your mind wanders, always focus in on your breath. Okay, and then leaning back this time to release the legs. Let's place the right leg out in front of us, parallel to the top of the mat or the side of the mat, whichever way you're facing. Your left ankle is going to come over onto your left knee, and your left knee is going to be above your right ankle. So when you look down, you've got like a triangle in between your legs. Now your legs might be touching. If they are, that's great. If they are, inhale to lengthen, exhale, maybe you can fold forward. If you've got quite a big gap like me, you can either stay here, or if this feels way too much, you can grab a block or a bolster or pillows, blankets, whatever you've got at home, and just stuck that underneath just to give it a little bit of support. So I still feel a sensation here, even with the block. But if it does feel okay, you can take it away, place it wherever you want. It doesn't work there. And breathe. Lengthening through that spine. So this is quite a strong one. It's a really good one to do if you're just sat like watching TV or something. It's just a nice easy pose. In fact, same with cow face. You could just sit watching TV doing that if you wanted to. If you didn't feel like doing a whole practice, but you just wanted to feel a little bit of a stretch. Then just leaning back onto your hands, release your feet and come over onto the other side. So now your left leg is going to come parallel to the mat, right leg on the top. So your right ankle is on your left knee and your right knee is above your left ankle. Again, looking down, you should see a triangle shape with your legs. And again, you can put a block underneath your knee. If your knees are touching and you're flat to the ground, inhale, lengthen, exhale, you can start to fold forward. You will feel a deeper stretch through the thighs there. Or through the side of the leg. So inhale, lengthen, exhale. A nice stretch in the legs, in the hips. And again, everybody's body's different, so everybody could be feeling this in a completely different place. As long as you're feeling something and it's not a sharp pain. If it's any sharp pains, obviously come straight out. And taking your hands behind, just lean back a little bit. Just shake your legs out. Take your knees, just slowly roll down and come into your Savasana pose. Let's just take a quick Savasana here. So just relaxing the whole body. Feet flop open, palms face the sky. Nice and relaxed, just come back to your natural breath. If your mind wanders, focus in on your breath. And when you feel ready, just start wiggling your toes and your fingers. Maybe taking deeper inhale and exhale. And rolling over onto one side. Slowly pushing yourself up to seated. You can blink open the eyes if you haven't done so already. And let's inhale, sweep the hands up. Hands come together, exhale, hands to heart, Namaste. Well done everyone for making it through day 15, halfway through the 30 days. Don't forget to subscribe and leave me a comment, and I will see you tomorrow for day 16.